SAS Mission 50. Today I am standing in front of you to discuss about pressure exerted by liquid. Now, first of all, we have to know what is pressure. Pressure. When we apply an external force to an object, then the object also exerts a force. Which is known as pressure. To find pressure of an object, we have to use this formula, which is pressure is equal to force by contact area. If the contact area decreases, then the pressure increases, and if the contact area increases, then the pressure decreases. Now, liquid pressure. Liquid pressure on the surface of a body immersed in it, and on the surface of the container which they are placed. Now, to find liquid pressure, we also have a formula, which is pressure is equal to rho GH, where rho means the density, G means the gravity, and H means the height of the container or whatever it is. Now, there is some properties of liquid pressure, that are liquid pressure the pressure exerted by liquid depends on the height of the object and the density of the object. And the second property is the pressure exerted by a liquid at a same depth will be the same. And the third property is liquid exert pressure in all the direction. Now, I have an activity to show these properties. First, take a plastic container in which water is full. I fill the water. Now, give 4 holes on the container with different height. Now, we will find that water comes out with greater force from the hose and the greater depth. Water from the bottommost hose will be separated out the farther from the container. It means the hole in the bottom of the container will spread water the farthest. This means the liquid exert pressure in the bottom of the sea in greater force. Now, bouncy force. It is a force which is also known as upthrust force. This force always exerts an object in the upward direction. Now, we have ever seen that sometimes we throw a paper on water. Then sometimes it floats on the water, and sometimes it gets sink in the water, and sometimes it neither be sink totally or neither be float totally. So why is it happen? So I want to explain this, that when the weight of the object, means the weight of the paper is greater than the bouncy force, then the paper will be sink in the water. And if the bouncy force is greater than the weight of the object, then the paper will float in the water. And if the bouncy force and the weight of the object will equal, then the paper will neither be float or neither be sink.